Hollywood has long been captivated by Goldie Hawn. As an accomplished actress and comedian, she has wowed audiences with her charisma, humor, and skill. Goldie Hawn may be most known for her glamorous profession, but there's another side to her that few know about. But before these discoveries, let's cover Goldie's background and profession. Goldie Hawn came from an artistic family in Washington, D.C., where she was born on November 21, 1945. Laura, her mother, ran a dancing studio, while her father was a conductor and pianist. Because of her upbringing in Tacoma Park, Maryland, Goldie was drawn to the stage and dance at a young age. After starting her career in the late 60s on Good Morning World, Goldie quickly gained Hollywood's attention and began securing parts in films such as Cactus Flower and Butterflies Are Free. Fans kept coming back to her because she was charming and funny. Goldie's love for the stage and the arts ran deep from a young age. Because her mother was the owner of a dance studio, she was able to start taking discreet professional ballet and tap courses when she was only 3 years old. She made her theatrical debut in a nutcracker performance with the ballet Ruse de Monte Carlo when she was only 10. She followed her heart into show business because of her love of dancing. Hawn resumed her arts education in Silver Spring, Maryland's Montgomery Blair High School. Hawn was admitted to American University to study theater after graduating high school. Nevertheless, she departed before finishing to devote herself entirely to her acting and dancing careers. She quit school to become a full-time dance instructor at her mother's school. That not only helped her hone her skills, but it also set the groundwork for a successful career in performing on stage. Hawn's professional dance career took off after doing the can-can on stage at the 1964 New York World's Fair in the Texas Pavilion. This role was her entry point into the entertainment industry. After that, she became famous for her energetic performances as a go-go dancer at the Peppermint Box in New Jersey and New York City. When Goldie Hawn relocated to California in 1966, she joined the chorus of the Melodyland Theater's musicals such as Pal Joey and How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. Her time in California was the most formative because of the increased visibility and chances it brought her to the entertainment business. In 1967, Hawn transitioned from a dance career to acting with her regular role on the comedy Good Morning World. In 1968's The One and Only, Genuine Original Family Band, a Disney picture, she made her acting debut as a giggly dancer. Her breakthrough came, however, from 1968 to 1973 with her variety sketch performances on Rowan and Martin's Laugh In. She brought her vibrant personality, impeccable timing, and energetic dance style to her other parts of the program. As her acting career took off, she fused her dance skills with the cliche of the dumb blonde for her performances. The most crucial factor in Hawn's success on Laugh-In with Rowan and Martin was her dancing training. She conveyed her emotions through her movements and expressions in most of the performances. Viewers around the nation were captivated by the show's unconventional blend of dancing and humor, propelling her to Hollywood celebrity in no time. Goldie Hawn's breakout role was playing the independent girlfriend of dentist Walter Matthau in the 1969 picture Cactus Flower. Despite the varied reviews, the film was lauded for its endearing characters and hilarious comedic timing. Part of Hawn's public persona as the archetypal dumb blonde came from her work in Cactus Flower. She became one of Hollywood's rising stars after winning Best Supporting Actress at the Golden Globes and the Academy Awards for her work in Cactus Flower. Hawn co-starred with Peter Sellers as the American hippie young lady Marion in the 1970 British romantic comedy There's a Girl in My Soup. Marion had an affair with Robert Danvers, portrayed by Sellers. Hawn was nominated for a BAFTA for Best Actress, and the picture made $4.5 million. This solidified her place as a rising Hollywood star and demonstrated her versatility in romantic comedy parts. An easygoing young actress named Jill Tanner meets her blind neighbor Don Baker, Edward Albert, in 1972, a role that Hawn performed. In Butterflies Are Free, Hawn proved she could play more nuanced and dramatic roles than the stereotypical dumb blonde. The film added depth to Hawn's typically buoyant and exciting screen persona and helped dispel the impression that she is just a one-note comedian. Hawn portrayed Oktyabrina, a renegade Russian ballet dancer who lived in the USSR without the required paperwork in 1974. The Soviet government discovers her character's romance with American journalist Joe, Hal Holbrook, whom she meets and falls in love with. The Girl from Petrovka allowed Hawn to show off her dramatic acting chops in a darker love drama set in Cold War-era Moscow, despite her struggles with the Russian accent. A brief overview of Goldie Hawn's filmography would include her breakout performance in Cactus Flower, Butterflies Are Free, The Girl from Petrovka, There's a Girl in My Soup, and other films. By playing multi-layered, emotionally charged roles, Hawn disproved the dumb blonde stereotype in these films. George Pfeiffer's book, The Girl from Petrovka, inspired Robert Ellis Miller's film adaptation of the same name. Critical reception was uneven despite the film's exciting idea. Despite the film's disappointing critical reception, critic Nora Sayre of the New York Times praised it, writing, "Goldie Hawn can't play a Russian, and Hal Holbrook has little to do beyond shaking his head when he thinks of her, smiling indulgently when he looks at her." The film offered a unique perspective on a romance set in the Soviet Union during tense times of the Cold War. The Girl from Petrovka featured a typical odd couple story, but set against the unusual background of Moscow, where concealment and suspicion might mean the difference between freedom and a Siberian labor camp. It became something special. Hawn portrayed a more nuanced and internally conflicted character. Still, the film's mixed reviews and her difficulties with the Russian accent made it seem like a weak performance compared to her work in Private Benjamin and The First Wives Club, two of the blockbuster smashes. Among Hawn's films, The Girl from Petrovka is a fascinating yet underappreciated gem. It demonstrates the breadth of her acting abilities and the lengths she would pursue a demanding job. Steven Spielberg's 1974 film The Sugarland Express starred Goldie Hawn as Legine Poppin. She took on the role of a mother who would stop at nothing to have her husband out of prison and reunited with their kid, who had been taken into foster care. A complex, morally nuanced emotional shift from her comedic origins ensued in the statewide police pursuit in Texas. Despite receiving poor reviews and failing at the box office, Spielberg's first feature picture is considered a milestone in today's thriller due to its innovative plot points and nuanced characters. Spielberg praised Hawn's performance, saying her pure and honest heart was the key to the film's success. Over time, the public saw Hawn's depiction as a sophisticated performance that showcased her acting ability in contrast to her previous humorous parts. The parts in the satirical comedy Shampoo and romantic neo-noir comedy Foul Play launched Goldie Hawn's career in the 1970s. In the film Shampoo, her character Jill Haynes is a young lady who is severely restricted in her hysteria by director Hal Ashby. The picture was well received by critics and audiences, earning $60 million worldwide. Actress Hawn portrayed Gloria Mundy in the suspenseful comedy drama Foul Play. Mundy is a librarian who, unbeknownst to her, becomes entangled in a scheme. Many Golden Globes were nominated for the picture, including one for Hawn for Best Actress. Hawn was among the few starring women in the late 1970s, thanks to the mix of comedic and thriller elements, which satisfied her. Judith Judy Benjamin, played by Hawn, is a Jewish-American princess whose husband dies in a horrible accident. She is rescued and enlisted by the army. Finding strength and autonomy in the face of military life is central to Judy's journey through the novel. Among the highest-grossing pictures of 1980, the picture made $69.8 million on an estimated $9.2 million in expenditure. It was nominated for 3 Oscars, with Hawn receiving one for Best Actress. The 1981-1983 TV series that Hawn created also made it into AFI's 100 Years 100 Laughs list at number 82. The film's depiction of female service members stands out. It provides a humorous and intelligent look at societal expectations and gender roles amid rapid social transformation. Hawn infused this figure into the broader conversation about women's emancipation in the late 20th century, and critics praised her for giving life to an admirable and accessible protagonist. The public and reviewers alike were impressed by Hawn's performance, which elevated Judy from a vulnerable teenager to a strong lady. Her performance as Judy Benjamin was quite remarkable, and Roger Ebert praised her as an actual comedy actor. Because of this, as well as the film's humorous elements and Hawn's magnetic presence, Judy became a household name and a major player in Hollywood's acting industry. Private Benjamin was Hawn's dream job. However, it was considered career-defining since it showcased her exceptional acting chops in a comedic genre while still dealing with a very moving issue. This film cemented her position as a beloved American cinematic heroine and is now considered a masterpiece of her career. Her films from the 1980s were huge successes at the box office, solidifying Hawn's status as a leading lady of the decade. Despite her absence from major film roles in recent years, Goldie Hawn is still a valuable asset to the foundation and a household figure in Hollywood. She has the potential to inspire and amuse up-and-coming performers. She was even dubbed the happiness guru by some of her detractors. Hawn established the Hawn Foundation in 2003, a charity that aids disadvantaged students' academic achievement via various educational initiatives. Given the prevalence of problems like school violence and adolescent depression, her deep concern for children's emotional and mental health prompted her to launch this initiative. So the foundation's goal is to ensure that kids have the social and emotional tools they need to have happier, healthier lives once they grow up. As a mother, Hawn had a vision. She saw firsthand how conventional educational practices fail to address students' emotional and social needs. In light of this insight, she established a foundation to integrate scientific inquiry with educational initiatives, focusing on promoting emotional intelligence and mindfulness. Over 6 million children throughout the globe have benefited from MindUp, an evidence-based curriculum created by Goldie Hawn's organization, which aims to enhance emotional resilience and academic success. Children will learn about the brain's functions, self-regulation, empathy, and stress management in the 15 modules that make up the curriculum. The innovative ways the organization has raised awareness about mental health and educated the public have also garnered praise. Goldie Hawn has had a string of troubled marriages. In 1969, she married dancer Gus Tronis. They divorced in 1973. Following an extramarital romance or two, she married guitarist Bill Hudson in 1976. The couple had 2 children together. Nevertheless, they divorced in 1982 after enduring major difficulties in their partnership. Bill accused Goldie of turning his children against him after the divorce, which led to a deterioration in their relationship. After these heartbreaks, actor Kurt Russell has been Goldie Hawn's long-term partner since 1983. Although they met as teens on the set of the one and only Genuine Original Family Band, it wasn't until they reunited for Swing Shift that they started dating. Despite never having tied the knot, they have formed a solid union, bringing their families together and having a son, Wyatt Russell, in 1986. Respect and support characterize their relationship, and Hawn stresses the significance of love and commitment above institutionalized norms. Russell and Goldie have been through a lot together, from becoming grandparents to their mixed family of 7 grandkids to sharing roles in films like The Christmas Chronicles. They are openly celebrating their love and often post touching tributes online. A crucial part of Goldie's wellness regimen is keeping up with her skincare routine, which she does using a simple method that relies on her hands and all natural products. She prioritizes being hydrated, protecting herself from the sun, and keeping a happy attitude while utilizing natural exfoliants made of coconut oil and lemon juice. Her personal experiences and organization MindUp have influenced Goldie Hawn's support for a more holistic view of children's emotional and social development in the classroom. A natural talent, Goldie's golden hair is instantly recognizable. Instead of dyeing her hair, the First Wives Club actress only gives it a quick rinse to keep it looking shiny. In an interview with People published in 2017, Goldie discussed the factors contributing to her seemingly endless supply of youth, including her dedication to health and well-being. Juices, exercise, and brief meditation sessions are her top priorities. I try to find moments throughout the day for quiet reflection. Said the woman, Hawn thinks being physically active and maintaining an optimistic outlook is crucial to mental health. I enjoy hiking, biking, and staying as active as possible. Walking, jogging, and other forms of exercise are part of her daily regimen. Eating slowly and deliberately is critical to Goldie's diet. Separating food types helps her avoid overeating. I don't eat a lot, she told People. In a 2015 interview with Porter Magazine, Goldie acknowledged that aging is a natural part of life and can be embraced through mindful living. She told the interviewer, I think we often overeat. I drink green juice daily and incorporate juicing into my diet. I avoid overloading my stomach and mixing too many foods. For example, if I want protein, I'll have a bowl of lentils without adding other ingredients. Saying, aging is a fact of life, she began. She continued, it's about your mindset. Aging is a wonderful reminder that you're still here on Earth. Goldie's approach to aging does not involve plastic surgery, contrary to rumors spread by Courtney Love. By living living mindfully, you recognize the various transitions that occur throughout life and navigate them gracefully. The rock diva accused Goldie of recommending she have a facelift when she was 35 in an interview with the Canadian magazine Fashion in 2014. On the other hand, Goldie has always favored anti-aging methods that don't use chemicals. Goldie's mental health concerns. Goldie is now encouraging people to prioritize self-care after overcoming her struggles with mental health. In a video she shared on World Mental Health Day, she stressed the need to take care of oneself and be aware of emotional or mental discomfort symptoms. To those at the very bottom, Goldie offered words of encouragement based on her own experiences. Today marks World Mental Health Day. We celebrate the long list of catastrophes that have taken a toll on our mental health, she said. Understanding when to take a break and make time for self-care is crucial. Self-care is important, and we should all pay attention to how we feel. For many reasons, this is a tough period for many of us, she said. If we aren't ready to face our feelings, we should return from work. If we are feeling low, then we shall not be able to nourish ourselves, according to her. Everyone deserves time for reflection, prayer, joy, and activities that will promote well-being. By drawing on her own experiences, Goldie detailed the methods that helped her maintain a healthy mental state. It doesn't have to be all day. Emotions come and go, but you deserve to put in that effort. When I'm feeling low or depressed, I just breathe and reflect on all of the things I have to be thankful for. No matter what your situation is, it is the attitude that matters. How one feels about oneself and one's relationships with others does hold the key to well-being. Stop whenever possible. If you start thinking negatively, let things settle. Fans are more worried than they had anticipated after seeing Goldie Hawn and her longtime boyfriend out and about in Aspen. Comments expressed concern for Hawn's well-being when paparazzi images of the pair on a casual shopping excursion caught her look. Speculation regarding possible causes, such as an allergic response or wig usage, arose when several onlookers noticed that Hawn seemed different. A more extensive discussion on the difficulties of aging in the spotlight began when her changed appearance sparked concerns. Critics have said that Hawn's face looks puffy and fat, and they worry that the strain to seem young may have affected her. Some just wanted to ensure she was okay by expressing their best wishes for her health. Regardless of these issues, the lasting bond between Hawn and Russell is quite remarkable. Love and admiration from fans who have long lauded the couple's chemistry and steadfast dedication have only grown. For many, their romance is about more than just the glitz and glitter of Hollywood. It stands for true love, support, and the strength that comes from working together. Goldie Hawn's steadfast love for Russell provides a solid foundation for her worldview among differing perspectives. Their ongoing connection is defined by vital care and admiration. She recently told a touching anecdote about how Russell stared at her and expressed surprise at her beauty. The unique relationship between her parents is something that Kate Hudson, their daughter, has also recognized. She has openly marveled at their unbreakable bond, wondering how they have kept their love strong for so long. Fans are captivated by the romance of Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell, which proves that love and connection can endure the ups and downs of Hollywood. After Hawn's latest appearance, what are your thoughts on the matter? What do you suppose her mystery hiding place is? Send us a message in the space provided. I am much obliged for your time. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment if you like reading about Goldie Hawn's fantastic career and accomplishments. Until our next video, take care.